Can you believe we are already staring down the barrel of 2025? Where did 2025 go?
I know, right? It feels like we were just making predictions for 25 and now we're wrapping it up. But honestly, it was a wild year for real estate.
Oh, absolutely. Mega mergers, lawsuits. It was like a reality TV show out there.
True crime vibes almost. But today we're cutting through the drama. We're looking at the actual tea leaves, the stats that define where we're going next year.
Exactly. We found this great breakdown from Inman that highlights the stories you might have missed while you were watching the big headlines.
Yeah, these are the sleeper hits, the ones about consumer behavior and business planning.
It's the boring stuff that actually makes you money, right?
100%. So let's dive in. What's the first big shift?
Okay, first up, AI. Obviously, everyone and their grandmother was using ChatGPT in 2025.
Guilty as charged. It's great for writing listing descriptions.
For sure. But here's the kicker. Our Realtor.com survey showed that while consumers are using AI for insights, they still lean heavily on actual human agents.
That makes total sense. You can ask a bot about interest rates, but can it hold your hand when the inspection report comes back looking scary? I don't think so.
Exactly. The takeaway here isn't robots are replacing us. It's that AI is a tool, not the captain of the ship.
Right. It's about the agent's tech arsenal. You use the tools to be faster, but your value is still your expertise.
So for 2026, don't fear the bot. Just make sure you're the one telling it what to do.
Love that.
All right, next story. This one is honestly a little depressing.
Oh no, lay it on me.
The median age of a first-time homebuyer has climbed to 40.
40? You're kidding. I remember when it was like early 30s.
Nope, 40. And the number of first-time buyers is at a historic low.
That is a massive demographic shift. What's driving it?
Well, it's a mix of affordability issues, obviously, but also older Americans are holding on to those big family homes.
Right. They aren't downsizing. They're aging in place.
Which means no inventory for the millennials and Gen Z. It's creating a real bottleneck for building generational wealth.
That is definitely something to watch in 2026. The latter is missing the bottom rungs.
But there is a silver lining. Let's talk prices. Please tell me they're coming down. Well, after years of crazy escalation, 2025 finally saw a slowdown. Some markets even saw declines.
Finally, a pivot point.
Exactly. We might actually see affordability become a possibility again in 2026. It's the first time since pre-pandemic we can really say that.
And speaking of affordability, did you see what happened during the holidays?
The bargain hunters came out.
They did. Even a slight dip in mortgage rates got people moving during the holidays, which is usually a dead zone.
That is such a huge signal. It proves that demand isn't gone, it's just waiting for the right rate.
Exactly. It's a great sign for the upcoming spring market. If rates dip even a little, buyers are ready to pounce.
Okay, last point. And this is for the agents listening who are planning their 2026 strategy.
Let me guess. More TikTok dances?
Quite the opposite. The article points out that while flashy listings and social media are fun, long-term growth comes from boring old metrics and KPIs.
Preach. In a tough market, you can't just vibe your way to a sale. You need to know your numbers.
Look back at what worked, look at the data, and make your plan bulletproof.
So to recap, use AI but stay human. Watch out for that age 40 buyer demographic, and keep an eye on rates because buyers are watching them like hawks.
And don't forget to track your numbers. 2026 is going to be interesting, folks.
It sure is. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.